great hedge fund managers. Sit back and now just enjoy what I'm going to tell you today and how you can actually strive to get no from the investor. Today's video, you will understand something that you haven't received before, and you will understand how you can scale up your own hedge fund, how you can actually close more investment deals with the investors, and how you can actually strive to get more no. We're striving to get more no's from the investors. That's what we are doing, and that's what we are doing for our partners to make sure that we will have the best outcome from our time with the investors. So how we are making sure to do that and why we are doing that, today's video, I will explain that to you on how you can also take advantage of it, understand something from it that will help you and will actually scale up your own fund. Let's get into it directly. Most hedge fund managers move on too quickly, instead turn the rejection into negotiation tool. A no today doesn't mean a no forever. Timing is everything in capital raising. Many hedge fund managers focus too narrowly on large insinuations and endowments. The reality, I will tell you the reality, how you will convert the no into actionable intel. First of all, if you have already received a no from the investor, what you're gonna say? You will ask strategic follow-up questions. What specific concerns are holding you back? How do you typically evaluate funds at our stage? What would need to change for this to be a fit? Okay. Most of you are not asking any questions to the investors after you have received the no. When you have already received the no, you say, all right, okay, good luck. Happy to have the chat with you next year or the next year. Most of you are not telling them that at all. But you're telling them, all right, thanks for this call. Thank you. Bye bye. Why you would do that? When you have already received a no, that's great. They have already showed interest. When we have already received a no from investor, that means they are interested in some way, and somehow they are, because otherwise they will not take the calls with us today. Correct? What I'm talking about right here, I will explain to you in few minutes on what you're gonna understand from this video. You will use these insights that they will tell you for answers to sharpen your intro deck to re-engage later on when conditions shift. So whenever you will have no, okay, why no? Tell me why no? Why not now? Tell me why not? I'm just curious right now. I don't want to close the deal. I don't want to have the investment. I'm just curious. I just want to understand your own point. So if there is any positive feedback that will help us to actually develop and evaluate our fund, so I would be more than happy to hear that from you. Okay? You will keep a rejection tracker to document every LB objection. Over time, you will see the patterns and refine your positioning to primitively counter them. What that means? You will have a rejection tracker, a document that we're actually helping our partners with, and we will list all the rejections that we are getting from the LPS that are new to us and that we need actually to practice on them. And we send that to our partners to practice on them during the presentation or before the presentation. So when they are jumping on the calls, they are already ready and they are already qualified, sharp, hungry to actually give the best outcome of today's call. And you need also to do the same thing. Okay, you need to list down all of their own objections, all of their own rejections, and practice. You need to practice on answers that will make sense to your own stage, to your own current stage. Okay, you will keep asking for the close after each 4 to 5 questions. What we're doing all the time is after we have already received the first no, we ask them why not. Now they're telling us why not. Now, of what they have already told us, we keep asking more questions on that because we want to get them to open up. When they have already opened up to us, we keep asking more questions. When we have already received answers for 4 or 5 questions, we keep asking for the close again after we have already handled all their questions. I hope it was clear. I know it was too much, but that's what we are doing. So I hope you have gained something from this specific area. Now, number 2, But before we go into number 2, I will just to go into this. The best hedge fund managers don't let rejection define them. They use it as leverage. If you implement these 3 strategies, turning no into intelligence, staying on LBS radars, and expanding your investor base, you will shift from chasing capital to attracting it. Okay? And today's video, you will have the 3 strategies. You have already received the first one. You will receive the last 2. Number 2, master the art of staying on an LBS radar. What that means, I will tell you. Most of you, when you have already done the first call, you have already received the first no, and now you're telling your own self, all right, I will not get back to them because now I'm feeling ashamed. I will do that, how they will think about me, how they will see me, how my picture would be. You understand? All of that is bullshit. Okay, excuse me for my own words, but I need to say that. Okay, why it is? Because you will actually provide more weekly updates every week after you have already received the first no, because you have received the first no not against you, but against the current opportunity at the same current time, at this current time, at the main current time. But if you have already provided more materials, if you already showed them that, all right, you understand what you're talking about, more materials on your own strategy, on your own performance, on your adjustments, risk, on your own portfolio, on your own case studies, that will actually make sense to them to invest into you. Correct? How you would do that? By sending weekly updates. I'm telling that, I'm explaining to you all of that on all of the time in every video, because I truly believe that if you would do that, you will convert more investors. You will find the other videos in the description below on how you can also do that. You will also find more insights on that. You will send weekly updates with key insights, new investors joining, performance improvements, leverage strategic touch point, share the research piece, and market insight or an update on your own edge. What that means is your own edge on your own unique selling point. Why you are unique. If you don't understand how you can craft your own unique selling point, you need to watch other videos in description below. If an LB passes, ask if they know someone in their network who might be a better fit. Okay. So now, if they are already told you we are not interested right now, stop spamming us. Stop sending us any update on your own farm. Totally understand it, appreciate that. First of all, I would love to know more. I would love to know more about why you don't want to do that with us now or later on. I would love to understand more feedback on why the opportunity right here is actually way far away from your own perspective in the investing criteria. Second, now they will give you the answer. Tell them, all right, lovely, awesome to hear it. I would love to ask you these questions. If it's okay to ask you this question, now you will wait until you have already received the permission from them to ask you this question. And after that, you can send them a quick video on you. Lovely to have the conversation on until now. Truly understand that. I truly understand that you have high volume networks in the investing criteria. I would love to know if you have anyone in your own criteria that actually would benefit from our investing um, strategies, that would actually would benefit personally from our investing strategies, or that from our investing culture, criteria, multiple things that you can say. Okay, now they will give you and they will tell you. All right, because most of the investors, they are humans. They would like to help. All right, if you understand what you're gonna tell them, and if you understand how you're gonna tell them that, they will help you. Okay, you will not do that by being pushy or not by being aggressive, by keep giving them more information and keep ask for now. And if they tell you no, and you will just be more like rejected or more like defensive against them or more aggressive against them, that will never work. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. You will set up a pre-planned re-engagement campaign, so you don't rely on sporadic follow-ups. What that means? So what we do with our partners is we don't only to send emails whenever we want to or every week. No, we don't do that, and we don't like send emails from our own thoughts, like of what we have already came up to right now. No, we don't do all of that. What we do is we're setting up this campaign. This campaign is to follow up with the investors. And what we do after that, when we have already received the first no, now they told us, no, we are not willing to invest into the program currently. Okay, we say, all right, awesome to hear it. I would love to send you some few feedbacks on us each week if that it's okay. All right, awesome to hear it. That would be absolutely helpful to start with. Perfect. Now we start to give them the emails that we have already uh, sent over before and show it the best outcome from our main goal, which is to convert the investors to real investors or to real investment commitments, correct? So what we have already uh, proved before, what it has already worked for us before, we keep using it for the copy of the email, for the headline, and for the whole process of the whole sequences. So first of all, we start. I will give you example right here how we start in the beginning. First of all, we start with the case studies of what we have done lately, and we keeping it short in the copy. And then second one, it has to be the performance that we have already done for the last 2 quarters. And the third one, it has to be something on specific questions or like poll on what they are looking to get from uh, this quarter of investing strategies or this quarter of investing goals. And number four, we start to ask them about which points of our strategies that they like it the most and which points they would like to have more feedback or materials on. And from there, we give them a few questions, a few options. I mean, that they can actually choose or they can actually send back directly to us. And now when we're getting the response back, if they have already told us, all right, this specific area we would like to see more materials on or more things on it to just have a crystal clear picture on it. Now we understand what they are what's holding them back, and now we give them more materials on that, and our own strategy, our content would be from there to only focus on the specific area to have more certainty in it. And then from there, what we do is after like few weeks, we keep sending them the calendar to book a second call, and then from which without being any pushy, they will start to book the call with us. But we are not telling them, book the call with us today. We will start to attach that in our emails copy, and we wait until they will do that from their own self, because they will do that now or later on. If you are doing what I have already told you, this is only one strategy of what I have already provided to you. We have multiple other strategies that we are using to convert investors, and now I'm just giving you freestyle on how we're doing that. There are more details, there are more specific things that we need actually to mention, we need actually to include in order to make that happen fast, simple, and easy. Number three, what you need also to understand, you need to also to expand beyond the traditional LBM mindset. So what that means? Family offices, private wealth managers, and alternative capital sources are often more flexible. Okay, so what that means, they are more flexible to invest. Okay, they are more flexible to invest. Many LBS follow social proof when you square initial incur capital, others follows. What that means? You need to focus in the beginning if you want to close more deals, if you want to have more deals that will be closed, and if you are after the short-term capital, the short-term deals, so you will go into the family offices, private wealth managers, alternative capital sources, and you will have less from LBS. Okay, LBS, they will follow after, or they will follow you after when you have already received some huge traction from the market or from the financial industry. Okay, what that means, I will tell you. So instead of waiting for the perfect investor, leverage CO investments, feeder funds, and hybrid structure to accelerate early stage capital formation. If an investor says we need to see more traction, invite them into strategy instead of leaving the conversation to the unknown. Okay. Samuel, let's stay close. I would love to get you insights as we grow. What would make this compelling for you in 6-12 months? Okay. So now the main point right here is not that at all. I will tell you what the main point right here. My main point right here is to focus on family offices, private wealth managers, and alternative capital sources to get investment or to get capital from if you are in early stage. If you are not, so you will start to focus on LPS. All the time, what you need also to have in the mind, whenever you have a call with the investors, you need always to have a specific time frame on when you will also get back to them. Okay, if you can just book them to a second call directly, and after like 2 weeks, do that. If you can't, just book them for a second call 2 days from the same day as you have a call on. That's what we are doing most of the time. Even if we have already received it, no. So we ask them for a second call directly. Second call, it could be only to show them more case studies, to show them more insights from how things look like. What you're gonna also do, as I have already mentioned in our previous videos, you will also show them a dashboard of your own performance live. Okay, if you can show them that, you will absolutely close more deals. That's what we are doing to close more deals. So it has to be AI analytics dashboard of the current investors' investments, commitments in your own fund. If you can show them that on the first call, you will increase the close up rate by over 35%. Okay, that's what we have already seen, because now you are building the investor trust from the first touch point. It was everything for today's video. If you would like to take a look at those videos, you will find in the description below. Was Ziad Silo, and until then, have a nice day.